Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to conquer the world. So, why am I teaching people how to conquer the world? I think there's a moment in everyone's life in which they realize that life is not fair. Although we tend to only complain about that unfairness of life when it doesn't benefit us. So we have sort of two options. One, we can throw our hands in the air and say, well, I wish life would be fair. Or we can try to make life fair. Or secret option number three, you accept that life is unfair and you say, screw it, I'm going to live in an unjust world, but I'm not going to allow myself to get treated unjustly. And that's kind of the option I think a lot of people are starting to accept. And that's sort of, I think, the premise of Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power, which is there's that moment in which you realize that life is unfair. And you have to know how to deal with the unfairness of life. So I think the first law we're going to talk about is, by the way, when I say law, I'm being very loose here. I'm going to use my personal life experience, things I've read outside of the 48 Laws of Power, and stories within the 48 Laws of Power. The first thing I want to talk about is the value of reputation. Your reputation, I believe Robert Greene describes it as, guard your reputation with your life. It used to be, if someone didn't like you, do you know what they would do? Well, it's actually quite simple. They would just round up a bunch of people and kill you. But over the years, we developed laws and social customs, and you're not allowed to just kill someone anymore. So what do? Well, you destroy the reputation. No one wants to work with someone who's done insert horrible crimes like friend of the playground, or not kind to people of the opposite sex in regards to romance. Stuff like that. I think you can pick up what I'm saying. So if nobody wants to work with people like that, and there's someone you don't like, what do? You spread lies about them. The first casualty of war is oftentimes the truth. So that's the first thing that I wanted to talk about today, is the value of reputation. If you have a bad reputation, it is akin to being dead. In fact, it's worse than death, because if someone were to just kill you, then the misery is over. You lose your reputation, it will destroy you. I once heard of a physician, and his reputation was destroyed. That physician almost lost everything. All because he upset the wrong person. Next thing you have to be aware of is people are always listening to you all the time. The computer is always listening to you. Your friends are always listening to you. Someone is always watching. So might as well put on a show.